Hey Stampers, it's Gaynor again, and I'm back with cards now instead of albums. Do you know, I think sometimes I lose my mojo for cards. Well, I don't lose it, but I prefer to do other things. And I love these sets, absolutely brilliant, love them. So I'm using the sentiment and this vase, and then I'm using this cluster of flowers here to make my card. And I'm using these elements as well. You know, these ones, absolutely gorgeous, but I'm having it on the reverse, and I'm going to give it a spray with my shimmer spray and give it a chance to dry. Just shake. Oh, the lid's just come off. So give me 2 seconds and I'll just give this a little wee squirt because it goes a bit flimsy. Look at it, it curls up. There we go, and I've got my lid back. That wasn't on properly. So always prime your liquids. I let that dry. I can just see a little hole that needs poking through there. There we go, it's gone. Is it? Yeah, there it is. So I'll leave that to set to one side. Better show you my card first, hadn't I? And we're using some of this. It's retired as well, but it's a slither. That's all you can see of it. It's this little tiny slither. So I'm using that as well. So I'll show me, and I'm using silver thread and baker's twine. Are you getting any closer now to wondering what my card looks like? It reminded me of a little French boutique window for a florist, but then underneath it says you're simply the best, and this is that gorgeous card. Can you see we've only just put a slither under there just to compensate for the green on the leaves, and maybe a beautiful French window with all these beautiful trims in the background. It just reminded me of a shop window. And I think 2 of those flowers is just perfect. Any more, I think it would have taken away from the design of it. And then inside, a cluster of flowers, and I just stamped full strength, off, right the way to the very top, just to give it some decoration on the inside. You could also do that on the envelope, but I don't have an envelope with me. But isn't that gorgeous? Look at the glisten from that shimmer spray. I've used Winker Stella on the flowers and just down the darkened side of the vases as well, just to give them that shadowy look. Isn't that beautiful? Clean and simple, yet elegant. I love that. So, card pieces. I've got my white base. I've got balmy blue, because that's the colour of the flowers. I've got another little strip here. This is 4 by 5 3/4. This is 3 7/8 by 5 5/8, just to give me that tiny little border all the way around. Perfect. Oops. This then is going to get adhered to the back of here, just so there's a little bit showing. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. And then we're going to wrap our baker's twine round a couple of times and do a bow. I think that's just beautiful. Just that little hint across your card, just to set it off and bring it alive. I saw a card very similar to mine, but totally different, if you know what I mean. It just gave me the inspiration for this. As soon as I saw that lady's card, well, I'm sure it was a lady, I hope it was. It could have been a man, I don't know, but there was no name on it. So I'm just folding and burnishing. I assumed it was a lady. It was very elegant. But then, I can't really say that, can I? So we're going to stamp on there after. I'm going to glue this down first. I want to position everything so I can get that sentiment in the right place. My new glue is on its way. I've ordered 4 more huge bottles of the Art Glitter Glue. Love it. And well worth its price. You can get like 10 tombos in one of these, and it was only like $14.99 or $14.29, something like that, from a lady in Holland. I don't know if she watches, but Emma her name is. And the beautiful Fiona put the link up for me. and shared it in group. Why does that card look really short compared to the other one? Oh, I just have to pull that down a wee bit if I can now. Oh, it's too late, it's stuck. Once this stuff goes off, it goes off. Fabulous though. Let's see if we can... Oh, we will take... You won't notice that after, because we're going to be having this on top. Nice little white border. In fact, the only bit of stamping I do on that, I'm going to attach it now actually. Whilst the glue is out, I can stamp once I position all my other little pieces. And then it's time for tea, because I'll be starving. I've had like one sandwich all day and a tea cake. You know those little, oh, I can't think what they're called, the little biscuits, tiny little, filled with marshmallow. Oh, love them. Just I never think of the name. So while we've got the glue out, just going to glue this piece on. Tunnix, is it a Tunnix? I don't know. So I'm laying this against this line. So I can keep that straight, all being well. But then I ended up picking it up and... Oh, perfect! Look at that, I think that's positioned perfectly. Just where I wanted it. So what I did, I just positioned everything. I will glue that, oh, in fact I can glue this down because I'm not doing anything else this card. It's all done then on some scraps of Whisper White. So I might as well glue this while we got the glue out. I think they should have made these with adhesive backing on and not... so we just have to peel and stick them on. That would have been great, wouldn't it? Because they can be a little bit fiddly. I think I'm looking to see if there's any loose bits that will stick up if I don't glue them down. Definitely. And what I did was, to position it, I just turned it upside down so I could get it central and level. And then with a gentle waft, just gently, you don't want to go mental on this. Position that then, isn't that beautiful? I can add a tiny little bit because it's got that same shimmer in. I'm going to add that onto there where I think I've missed any. I'm not going hard, I'm just gentle. We'll be using some more of that after. So I'm just going to lift that up, add a little dot in there. And it does dry clear, so don't worry about that. Pick it up now and have a look. Oh, oh no. Looks a bit lopsided, but you won't notice, I swear. She says. Right, I'm just going to pop that on there for a minute. I want to position this so it's just at the bottom. Why do all the boo-boos happen whilst you're on camera? I'm not going to attach nothing there yet. I'm just going to make, because I'm using Balmy Blue and Smoky Slate. Just going to get my sentiment. It might be my card that's off a little bit, making sure it's lined up. And that it's not lopsided. And then I'm going to stamp that right there. You are simply the best. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. Love it. Get my cloth, clean my stamps. So I'm just going to pop, no I'm not, right, I'm going to pop that to one side. I'm going to have a look, see if I've got, is that going to be tall enough? Yes, because I can do them upside down. And I can put one at that end. And I'm going to turn it over and put one at that end because it's at the top of my punch. I'll show you now. Covered in glue, mind. It's always the case, isn't it? Especially with those detailed stamp sets. The lace thing. Because it's upside down on my punch, and I've got a little handle now as well, I can just slide that in there. I'll punch them out after. I'm going to colour first. I punched them out and then coloured before, and I found it a little bit on the difficult side. So what I'm going to do, I'm just coming in, and again I'm keeping it down the left side. Just going to draw a line first, follow that one. And then I'm just going to pull little lines across. Just to darken that side, and then we can blend with the pale one then. And then turn that round, otherwise it'll be upside down. I was finding with this set, I tend to be a little bit, artsy. You know, get in there and do a bit of blending, and it just brings out the artist in me, I think. So I'm not a best drawer or colourer. But when we did the watercolours, do you remember the one with the shelf? It was just, and we made the vases with no lines in, with the watercolours. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love doing that. Really enjoyed making that card. And I love this set. And it is getting carried over. Both of them. And then I go over the line just to darken that little bit, so it's gradual. Perfect. And if you see any gaps, don't worry. And then again, come down. Oops, I went a little bit over there. Just over that dark line. Perfect. Just going to go back in here, bleed that out a bit. Perfect. So cute. Love, love, love this set. I think I've lost the plot. I've got a gap. Oh, there it is. That's why. I've got a pen missing. She said, right, now for the punch. Line that up beautifully. And pop that out with minimal waste as well. And then just turn it over. And then you can get your other one. Oh, I love these punches. Absolutely brilliant. So there's your little vases all done, cut out, ready. I just flipped them over just to flip them back. I'm going to pop just a large dimensional. I want to keep it just in the centre of that vase, because when I come to do the flowers, I'm only again putting one dimensional on, so I can scoop them down a little bit so they look like they're hanging over the side of the vase. And this is why I chose the smaller one, because of that cluster of flowers. Beautiful. So I'm going to put that to one side. I don't think that's going to be big enough, and not a chance. So I need to find a slightly bigger bit. Is that big enough? Yes, and I'm only going to fussy cut them out anyway, so I'm using the balmy blue. And I'm going to keep it beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Am I going to get the other one on there? It's only for me to fussy cut out anyway, so minimal waste. You'd be surprised what you can do with a tiny little bit of cut off like that. I know most people throw that in the bin, but it's expensive, the Whisper White, for what the amount you get. So whilst the card is out, oops, I'm losing my bits, I'm just going to grab that cluster of flowers and get it as dark as I can. And then this time I'm just coming in from the top. And I'm just going to work my way down. And I can see that. I don't know if you can in the light, but I can see it all the way down. I love that. Or you could just stamp again and go up that way, but that's all I'm doing. So there's that one. We've cleaned all our stamps off while we're going as well. Nice. And then I'm coming back with the balmy blue, light and dark, and my granny apple green. I didn't think it was so very important to blend the leaves because they're so tiny. But I'm going to blend the flower. Beautiful, Mr. Boy Scout. Oh, bless him. Creeps up the stairs. He knows I'm filming. But our stairs are creaky. So that's all I'm doing with that one. I put one of my pens in the wrong places. That's why I was looking a bit confused. I was thinking, my storage. Right, for the dark. And I'm just going over where those lines are again. Just a little bit of darkness, and I'm going to add a couple there. It won't take long. Yes, I was wondering how I'd done that big flower, yes. So there's the dark. And then I'm going to come in and blend now with the light. Just going all the way around the outside first. Ah, beautiful. Absolutely good. Let me hold that up here. You can just, oops, look at me trying to grab it. See the darkness where you just added some shade? I think that's beautiful. My belly is rumbling like mad. gosh, growling now. No wonder you can't hear it. Because I've had a stomach staple and a gastric bypass. I have like one sandwich and I'm absolutely full to the brim. But you soon get hungry again. So all's left for me now is to just fussy cut those gorgeous little flowers out. And there's not, like I say, there's not a lot of waste. And I can afford to keep snipping off. I want the smallest amount of white showing, if any at all. Absolutely beautiful. Just so delicate. So worth the effort. And like I was saying, I love making thank you cards, you all know that. But, I mean, if you just send somebody that with that message on, you are simply the best, then inside say thank you for what you did, or, you know, what you sent in, because oh, just gorgeous. And again, grab a dimensional, and I'm only sticking one on towards the top. So when I come to put the vase on, I can slide it down and it won't interfere. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So last one, then we can start tying some bows and getting some silver trim on there. And like I say, a card, when you're making it and you're trying to describe it to somebody like yourselves, it's like telling a little story, isn't it? You know, a little shot which reminded me of when I was browsing the internet, because I haven't been to France. I'd love to go. You know, and I spotted a beautiful boutique selling flowers, and then it reminded me of this gorgeous stamp set, and the imagery of another lady's card just made me, it was the element of the baker's twine that I copied and the silver thread, but, and she's used the same stamp set but totally different. But no, her plain white card, she didn't have the fancy frilly stuff in the background, but beautiful card. And it just made me then realise I've got that laser cut paper. It reminded me of that little French window. Oh, just put it all together. That's where I get my inspiration from. Having a look through the wonderful Pinterest, because you can get some fabulous ideas off there. You can also get your marvellous sketches. I get my sketches off there for our weekly challenge. Another dimensional on the back towards the top, so we don't need them anymore. I grab my strip, and what I did, I left it attached, just dangle enough to keep to tie a bow, and then wrapped it around twice. Just added, well, I'll have to add it after I've tied my knot, Gaynor, don't be so silly now. I'm going to get in the pick, aren't I? Oh, Gaynor, come back, do it again, stop. I'm off yet. Talk to myself. Do it how you did it last time, lass. long. That's better. There we go. It gets me rolling now. Oh, it's because of that. So I wondered why it was poking up so much. So, you're going to get a little bow. And then snip off the length, because you don't need a lot. I like doing that because you don't get any waste that way. My tweezers have helped me, thank you Carla. Love my tweezers. Don't like it when they curl up though. Oh, just... They look like droopy dog ears. So, again, just going to pop them to one side. I'm just going to grab a blob of glue. I'm just putting it there. And then we're going to take our thread, which was a gift off the gorgeous Ian. He is so sweet. Just take off as much as you need. And then what I did, I just wanted to pull it back out. And the glue, believe it or not, is just going to be there to hold that. Once it gets touched on there, it's okay. It doesn't seem to want to come off. And then I'm just going to pop that. I've got a little bit more than last time. I'm just going to squash it all in the glue. And then we can get the glue again. And I'm going to squirt this all over. Into the ribbon as well. And we can come back now and line this up. Just going to hold that into place. Oops. And then I grabbed a little blob more just to keep under the bow there, and I can press that down once I've got it the way I want it. Love it. It's trying to move all the time. It's got a little mind of its own. There we go. Look at the shimmer on that detail, it's just beautiful. Just give that a couple of seconds to go off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put another tiny little blob this side. Just to keep that bow down. It takes seconds to go off, it doesn't take long at all. Clear that up later. Oops. Clear that up later. Just making sure that's in. And that is now held down beautifully. Love that. Don't mind that that's a little bit long. And then we can just place our gorgeous vases. I'll add one here. I have to lift this up a little bit. Pokey tool. Take the back off. Lots of dimension going on with this. Oh, mind you, I should be able to nip that in there. The flowers, I'll have to lift it off. So I want the flowers to go underneath. So I'll grab them. Remove the backing. And then just slip it just over the top of the vase. And then you can let your thread go there. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Pop this one just over that one. A little bit closer together on these. But doesn't make any difference. It's just gorgeous. Oh, that framework. Oh, Gaynor. So I'm coming in with my Winker Stella. Just giving this a priming because we've made that solution up. I'm just going to go over my flowers. Bit of Winker Stella makes a card, always adds that little bit of extra. And then, like I'm saying, just down the dark side of the vase to give it a bit of shine from the light and the shadowing. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now I've got these gorgeous sequins and they're in the smoky slate. Beautiful. So I'm going to add one just down here. I'm going to have one up there at the top of dressing the top of that window, as I would say, and then I'm going to pop one just there. Got my little library clip up there going as well, but they're fetching some tiny, tiny, tiny little ones out. Just pop them back in the box. Perfect. And then, as I do with my sequins, I always pop a little gem. I don't like that hole in the centre, that's what it is, so I add a gem in there instead. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So there is my on the wonk. You can't tell that much. There's that beautiful, beautiful card. You are simply the best. We've got twine, we've got glitter, we've got baker's twine, we've got Winker Stella, we've got shimmer spray, and then here's my other one. Well, that one had a piece coming down the bottom, but there we have it. There is that beautiful card from the Varied and Vibrant Vases. I hope you like it. Seems a bit dark in here for some reason, but I hope you like it and I hope you give it a go. I would really love a thumbs up and a share. That'd be amazing. And thank you for this, Ian. I don't know why he was... I don't think he uses it that much, bless him. And a little bit of tape to keep that in place. Lovely, thank you, Ian. Like I say, yeah, I'd love a thumbs up and a share. Go away, give it a go, and then if you do, I want to see pictures. Don't forget, I love it when you share your pictures. It's absolutely brilliant. So, till next time, don't forget to press the subscribe button and the little bell. That way you'll be notified of all future videos. Does one card look taller than the other? It does, doesn't it? Just a fraction. Oh, that's why. Sorry, it's just me. Until next time, my darlings. Love you loads. See you soon. Bye.